Hey, what's up, guys? Buck Sugar Free here, and I came to talk to you guys about a little things to kind of try to help you guys with your channels and becoming successful with your channels, and just kind of give you some advice of what I've done, and and what a lot of people need to do that are in my situation that do the things that I do, with the Combat Axe banking and the knife only stuff like that to be successful and to grow their channel. Sorry, I'm driving home from work right now. I just got off work and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a commentary. So I don't even know what gameplay is playing right now. I don't care about the gameplay. I pretty much just want to sit here and just talk to you guys and try to help you guys out. Now, if you got a channel that's strictly Combat Axe stuff or knifing stuff, and that's pretty much all you have on there, I mean, look at your content. I mean, is it just filled with Combat Axe montages or knifing montages? I'm going to tell you guys right now that you're not going to be successful now with that stuff on your channel. You won't. And there's a reason for that. It's because everything's becoming watered down. And I knew this, and Tater knew this, that when Black Ops 2 comes out, everybody's going to be doing this because, people like myself and Heroic Bank Shots and Miss Danielle, we paved the way for this stuff and kept continuously doing it game after game, to now that there's a big following. And considering the Combat Axe, the bank shots with the Combat Axe is much more easier than the throwing knife, it opened the door for a lot of new people to come out and do the things that we do. And I'm telling you now, it's the YouTube is getting watered down with bank shots. And is this bad? No, it's not bad, because I love bank shot montages. But you got to understand, if this is all you're doing and this is what you're going to continuously be doing, then you're not going to be successful. I mean, if that's your goal, then you might want to start looking into different things. If you don't care about views, you don't care about subs, then yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Nobody's going to hate on you. I'm not going to hate on you. More power to you. But if you want your channel to grow and become successful, you need to look at it this way. There's so many Combat Axe bank shot montages out right now. There's so many, and there's more and more coming out every day. And there's so many now that they're getting spread around YouTube, and you submit this. Let's say you made a Combat Axe montage. Okay, I'm gonna submit this to a bigger YouTube channel. You're not the only one. There are hundreds and hundreds of other submissions getting sent to bigger YouTube channels. I'm sure Straight Up Knives. I'm sure these bigger YouTubers get hundreds of people say, hey, check out my bank shot montage. Hey, check out my knifing montage. And they're probably like, I get so many of these, and pretty much they all start looking the same. I won't lie, guys. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I get a lot of people asking me to check out their bank shot montages, and honestly, if that very first bank doesn't surprise me or doesn't impress me, I don't even watch the rest of it. I click like, I'll leave a generic comment like nice montage, good work, whatever, but I don't even finish watching it, because they all start looking the same. All of them start looking exactly the same generic, uncopyrighted music, same editing, same type of bank shots. It's just all watered down now, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. It's, if you're going to continuously keep doing these things, and you're wondering why you're not gaining subs or getting a lot of views, it's because there's 100 other kids doing the same thing just like you. And then you're probably like, well, Bucks, you got 3,000 subscribers. Why are you so successful? You know why? Because I've been doing this for a long fucking time. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. And granted, I started doing this when a couple months after Black Ops 2 came out. That's when I started banking stuff. And it was people like Miss Danielle, that inspired me, like Tomahawk Tricks, and even Heroic Bank Shots. They were doing this way before I was with the IKEA clan. If you guys ever have a chance, check out their Annihilation bank shot montage. It's incredible. And after watching that, I was doing it before that, but after watching that, it just opened the door to like amazing stuff. And I was lucky to be one of the first people to continuously do stuff like this. That's why I'm successful. That's why I'm at where I'm at. I don't want to say totally successful, but having 3,000 subscribers, basically having a one-dimensional channel, to me is pretty successful. But they were doing this a long time, and I've been doing it for a long time. So you start building up a reputation, you start building up respect along the community. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't even subscribe to me that know who I am. That's because it's the way I presented myself. It's the way I network myself, and networking is such a huge thing. And just, I don't even know what to say right now. But getting onto networking, it's like the way I presented myself was working hard and getting in with these bigger YouTubers and not just spamming them right off the bat with my content. You know, I was participating in their challenges and their top fives and talking to them on Twitter before I even submitted one of my montages. I mean, like, just straight up knives. I mean, yeah, he gave me a lot of fucking help, a lot of help. But it's not like I didn't just start bugging him, say, hey, check out my montage, check out my montage. No, I got to know him on Twitter, and he saw that I wasn't just some random kid. You know, he knew that I had ties with well-known people. You know, I had ties with Treyarch. I was David Vonahar's friend. I mean, I hung out with Vaughn in his office at Treyarch. You know, I've been out to dinner with the guy. I mean, we were friends. You know, and people saw this and they knew that. So it builds up some sort of respect factor that goes along with also your channel. That people are like, well, this guy's putting out good stuff. But he also is well known throughout the community, and he knows some pretty higher up people, and he's friends with them. So that gives you more of a stable backbone to build your channel on. Now, you know, I'm not saying that you know, you go out and, you know, start, you know, rubbing noses with all these big YouTubers and stuff like that, but it helps, you know, and it helps to show that you know, to show that you're mature, one, and two, that you got to have skill. You got to have incredible skill to stand out now with all these bank shot montages. I mean, you really have to bring it. You really have to bring it. And like I was saying, if the first bank doesn't impress me, it's just another montage to me, you know. And another thing, make sure the editing is good. You know, make sure that put some time into the editing. You know, do some cool transitions. You know, make in the music. Make sure the music is something that, you know, people are gonna want to listen to and kind of bob their head when they're watching your montage. I mean, I've been pretty fortunate to find some pretty good music to go along with my montages. So, you know, just find some, not this, you know, generic uncopyrighted crap that everybody puts their montages. You know, try put some time into finding the music, because, you know, if they don't stick around from watching, you know, their clips, then maybe they'll stick around and watch the rest of the montage because the music is so good. You know, I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out right now to, you know, because things are getting pretty watered down. And, you know, and if you're sitting there and you're like, you know, why am I not getting a bunch of subscribers? You know, why am I not getting a bunch of views on my videos? Because I'm putting out good content. And you know what? It's because there's a lot of the people doing the same exact thing. You have to make yourself stand out. You have to get respect from people. You have to present yourself to the community a certain way to separate yourself from these other people, you know. And that's something that I believe I've done. Ponaholic's done it. Rifle Knights is doing a very good job on it. You know, Heroic Bank Shots, you know, their channel, it's pretty much combat acts, everything, but it's so diverse with the top 10s and the camper hotspots and, you know, all these different things that they do that will make their channel grow, and they'll continue to grow. But, you know, with the stuff that they're doing, are they going to get 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers? Probably not. They probably have to start doing some different stuff. Will I get that many? No. You know, with Ponaholic? No. You know, you gotta come to a point where you're like, do I want to keep doing this stuff and rely on it to make me, you know, to get me more fame and more recognition? Or do I need to start doing some different stuff, you know, different games, different types of gameplay, you know, different types of clips? You know, because if you're just going to sit there and just do bank shot montages for the rest of your career, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not. And it's going to, your channel is going to die, and it's going to die pretty fast. So anyways, I just got home from work, so I'm trying to find a place to park. But I mean, I'm just trying to help out you guys and let you know. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick or anything like that, but I mean, I built my channel, you know, with my bare hands, and I started out with nothing, like everybody, and I put a lot of work into it, and you know, I did as much as I can to get as much recognition as I can, and you know, and I've been around for such a long time that, you know, it's been years and years, you know, since I started, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time, and it takes a lot of work. So I mean, you guys, if you guys put out 2 or 3 bank shot montages, or you know, knifing montages, and you're not getting the subs and views that you want, and you're ready to quit, you know, then you deserve to fail, because you got to put the time in, you got to put the work in, you got to put, you know, your blood and your sweat and your tears into this stuff to be successful, you know. So I mean, I'm just, you know, just saying to you guys that, you know, try something new, you know, try something different. If you're going to continue to make bank shot montages or knifing montages, put more effort into them. Better editing, better music, you know, better clips. stuff like that. You know, try different things. You know, do commentaries. You know, try doing a top 5. I know it's hard starting a top 5 when you don't have many subs, but just do it anyways. You know, add some diversity to your channel. You know, let other people know that you're not just a one-dimensional player. You know, you can do other things, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm struggling right now to try to find something else to do, and that's why I started playing Battlefield 3, because it's something different. And I don't want people to think that I can only just do one thing. That I actually have skills in other types of games and other types of things that I want to do, and I don't want to get stuck in this rut. You know, because I mean, sooner or later, Call of Duty, it's gonna die. It will die. It's not going to be around forever. And I plan on doing YouTube for a very long time, even long after Call of Duty's buried and dead and gone. And right now, I need to start preparing myself for that and start venturing out and trying different things. So I mean, this is just some tips and advice for you guys. Like I said, I mean, if you're building your channel strictly on knives, truth be told, man, you're not going to be YouTube famous. You won't. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. You know, so I mean, just take it what it is. If you want to continue to keep doing this, then do it. You know, I mean, don't take what I say to heart and be like, oh well, you know, Buck said this and that, and I'm going to try to go do something different. You know, if you do what you're doing and you love to do it, then continuously do it. Just don't expect too much out of it. You know, I mean, just don't. You can't. You know, I mean, I'm nowhere where I want to be right now. I haven't succeeded in anything that I set out to do. I have a long ways to go. That's why I'm preparing myself and doing different things to get to that level, to where I want to be at. And it's difficult. It's very difficult to find out what you want to do, and it's going to take time, and it's going to be frustrating. But you gotta bite the bullet and just deal with it. So keep making those montages. You know, they're cool and I like them. You know, but like I said, you know, it's getting watered down. It's getting really watered down, and and I knew this, and we all knew it was going to happen. You know, but people like myself and Ponaholic and Rifle Knights and Rogue Bank Shots, you know, we're gonna survive because we had the respect. You know, we've been there for a long time. People know who we are. I mean, I could put out a bank shot montage right now that, you know, the clips won't be as good as your montage, but, you know, when people see my montage in a sub box and your montage in a sub box, you know, whose are they going to click on first? And it's going to sound really egotistical, but they're going to click on mine because I'm more well known. And that's your job to get to that level. You know, and do I have advice for that? Not right now, not really. Just network yourself. You know, you got to keep networking yourself and keep building yourself up, and, you know, keep doing what you can to get more well known. But like I said, just, you know, continuously putting out bank shot montage and knifing montage isn't going to do it. So anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this off right now. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you take some things of what I said in consideration. And, you know, just, it's your channel. Do what you want with it, but just remember, the choices that you make with your channel are going to determine the outcome of the success of your channel. So make sure you choose wisely, all right? All right, Bucks out. See ya.